If you need level 40, unlimited, or anything else grinded here in Season 3, make sure to hit up Rose NBA for fast, safe, and reliable grinding services. Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're doing gameplay with the brand new Diamond THURL Bailey, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all. On paper, this THURL Bailey, especially depending on what his animations are looking like, has the potential to be on the level of the best power forwards in the game. Guys like Giannis, guys like AD, guys like Tim Duncan. I think this THURL Bailey can compete against those guys. I think he can be to the power forward position what Kristaps Porzingis is to the center position in terms of that diamond budget-ish player, relatively cheap, who can compete against every single player at that position in the game. Interested to see how good he really is, because there's a good chance he makes my team. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 9,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day. I would really appreciate your support if you haven't already, if you do subscribe. But without further ado, let's hop right into it. Let's see what we can get going with Mr. THURL Bailey. And yeah, he's 6'11", so he's got great size at the power forward position. He's kind of considered that Giannis clone every single year, and I think this year is no different. 96 offense, 94 defense, coming with an 82 post game across the board, 92 driving layup, 84 midi, 83 ball, 80 standing dunk, and 90 driving dunk, 86 ball handle, 80 block, 80 steal, 85 perimeter, 85 interior, super solid all around defensive ability, 85 offensive and 88 defensive rebounding, 88 speed and excel, 85 speed with ball, and an 86 lateral quickness. So as y'all can see, a lot of his stats are mid 80s, maybe 90, things like that. Nothing too crazy. He's got half bully, half clamp breaker, half quick first step, and half vice grip. That's pretty glitchy right there, having those 4 Hall of Fame badges, especially the first 3 that I named. 30 gold badges on a base card as well as a lot. He's got half drop step, or sorry, gold drop stepper, fast twitch, limitless takeoff, masher, posterizer, rise up, catch and shoot, corner specialist, bailout, handles for days, chase down artist, clamps, interceptor, menace, post lockdown, pogo stick, workhorse, and rebound chaser, silver, slippery off ball, anchor, ankle braces, brick wall as well. You can upgrade a couple of his silver badges to gold, slippery off ball, and ankle braces, and box up beast as well. Badges to actually add, you can add some interior badges like a back down punisher if you want. I'd probably go with more like a claymore type badge for sure, maybe guard up as well. And then in terms of playmaking badges on pluckable, I'd say pick dodger as well. And then a 5th badge could maybe be dimer or something like that. But you give him a few badges, he's already got super solid all around badges. You're looking at a beast in THURL Bailey. All right, so here's the other thing about THURL Bailey. I know his SIGs aren't crazy, but his SIGs are not completely horrible either. I think he can kind of move in the half court. He doesn't burst well out of his actual burst, but his attacking the basket ability with half quick first step, half clamp breaker is really good for a power forward. And then here's the other thing. Look at that release. That release is so knockdown. We don't have shooters like this at the power forward position outside of guys like James Worthy. Look at AD's release compared to THURL Bailey's release. AD's got a decent release, but it is not to the level of THURL Bailey. Giannis, especially. You're looking at a guy like Giannis. Giannis is one of the best power forwards, one of the best cards in the game for sure, but his release is not to the level of a guy like THURL Bailey. THURL Bailey's release is just so smooth, so consistent. It's going to be so knocked down, so easy to green. Does he have normal fade as well? He has normal fade as well. So if you're on next gen like I am, I mean, what can you say about this card other than incredible release? He's got the normal fade. He's basically 6'11" James Worthy with half clamp, quick first step, and half clamp breaker, elite slashing ability, half bully. He's going to be so versatile and so good. I mean, legitimately, it's a combination of a Giannis and James Worthy type card, and I think you legitimately could be looking at a guy who is as good as any power forward in the game, not named Tim Thomas, considering Tim Thomas is a 2, or is more of a 3. I really do believe you're looking at a guy in THURL Bailey who can be just as good as Giannis, just as good as an Anthony Davis, just as good as a Tim Duncan. Like, I think this THURL Bailey card can legitimately be to that level. Like, I am super excited to use this card. With a release like this type of size at 6'11", the versatility to play small forward or power forward, decent movement and great slashing ability as well as great defense. I mean, the sky's the limit for THURL Bailey. All right, our opponents got PD, Penny Hardaway, Klay Thompson, okay, and then PG, AD, and Al Horford. Really solid squad. Like this team a lot. Going to be a solid matchup for sure. We got THURL Bailey going up against Al Horford, who's a really good defender. Although Al doesn't have the speed of a guy like THURL Bailey. I'm not sure if he's going to be able to stay in front of him laterally. We'll see. That's what we're going to find out in today's video. But let's hop into it. Let's play some defense and see what we can get going. He's going to throw it into LaMelo. That's a steal. Thank you. That's a great X switch right there. Look at THURL leaking out already in transition all the way to the rim, and we're going to throw it down easily on the first possession. possession of the game. That's an easy bucket for THURL Bailey in transition. Great job of running the floor. Great X switch by me as well, playing defense on that with LaMelo. And we're going to go into the screen here. We're going to play that. Oh, that was almost a defensive stop too. Look at the recovery defense by THURL Bailey. Oh my goodness. I love to see that type of defensive ability out of a guy like THURL. Plain and simple. Good defense. Get under. He's going to try to slash with Clay, but I don't think that's the way to go. Look at THURL on the defensive end. I don't care about the foul. I like the fact that he's playing D, getting those defensive animations. His recovery defense on that Paul George shot as well. That's just that length that you don't get out of a ton of guys. He's 6'11", super long, very similar player build to a guy like Giannis. He's going to play very similarly to Giannis on the defensive end of the court. And then you couple it with a guy who, I mean, can really create. I mean, he's not an elite creator, but half quick first step, half clamp breaker, his slashing abilities, throwing down a great dunk there. You got 2 dunks already with THURL, in addition to a couple of great defensive plays. And we haven't even talked about how good his jump shot is. So we're going to have to try that out as well. But let's go onto the screen here with Tim. Beautiful. Play the slip. Okay, good D. That's a tough shot. Yo, props to you, bro. That's a tough shot. You get a 14% step back. I will give you props every single day of the week. That's a nice shot by him. Pushing the ball off the floor in transition. We're going to throw it into the paint again. And there you go again. Al Horford. He's a great card, but he doesn't quite have the speed to guard a guy like THURL Bailey, at least straight up. THURL slips right behind him and gets himself another easy dunk. He's got 6 points already. Good D THURL. I don't hate it. I kind of clicked off THURL. I probably should have stayed on there. I think I probably would have had a steal if I'd stayed on ball there better than I did. But that's more me than THURL, I think, honestly. Pushing the ball in transition again. He's going to run right by him again. Goodness gracious. You're going to have to change something up, or THURL's literally going to score on you every single play. You're just making it too easy for me right now. We got him matched up on AD this possession as well. And the thing about THURL as well is he can play the 3. Like, he has the versatility to play the 3 defensively as well if you want. He can be more of an on-ball type defender as he gets himself a steal there. Didn't even talk about that. Let's stop and pop. Okay, we're going to get free throws. We'll take it. That's a little bit of a force, but I feel like I can kind of green that because of how good his release is. And free throw release is very solid as well. He's got the same free throw, I believe, as a guy like Sean Kemp did earlier this year. Speaking of Sean Kemp, he's got an opal coming soon. I'm going to have to grind out some XP and start working on that more because I need to get level 40 so that I can get myself a Sean Kemp on my squad later on this season. But in the meantime, we got a guy in THURL Bailey who is an absolute bucket getter. Go into the screen, get up there, good D. That's fine, Ricky, and he's not going to green it. Beautiful. Throwing it up to THURL again. Let's throw it up to LaMelo. Let's get a pick and pop going. Drag back. LaMelo attack the baseline. See if we can hit our pop here. Catch. Ooh, good defense. Okay, I'll give you props. That's good D by you. I respect that. We're running out of time. We got to shoot the ball with LaMelo. LaMelo going green a nice little midi, though. We got a little lucky there. I threw a bad pass. He played great defense, and he did not get rewarded with a stop like he probably should have. But you know what? I'm still not going to complain. I'm going to take it every day of the week. That's a tough shot again, and he's screening his step backs. I like those creative shots by him. Getting himself a couple of good looks and making them work. Let's push the ball off the floor again. Chill. Yes, sir. Get inside. Hit it to that corner. THURL Bailey. Catch and shoot. 4-3. That's green. I suck. That's a shot I should green every single play. That's on me more than anything else. I'm not going to blame anybody else. Recovering back, and he greens the 3-2. I should have jumped there with THURL. That's me. That's so me, man. I should have made a play there. That should have been an easy 3 for me, but I sold it, and damn, and I step out of bounds too. I'm throwing this game now all of a sudden. I was playing so good. We were up, what, 13-5? All of a sudden, it's 13-11, and he's on a little bit of a run. We are going to activate THURL's takeover there. He's got lock take as well. So if you want to play him at the 3 with that lock takeover, this is his base card with Monty Williams. So depending on which coach you have, what shoe boosts and things like that you put on him, he may not be quite as good of a defensive card. He's just going to go up and tie the game. But he could play the lock. I think he's got the versatility to be able to do that at a pretty high level. Half clamp breaker, dragging back, sizing up. Yes, sir. THURL Bailey attacking through all the way to the rim. Oh my gosh, he's dunking the ball with Paul George under the rim. He doesn't care. He's just going to go up and dunk it. And you are an idiot for testing lock take. I don't know why you would do that. He was playing so good. He was getting right back in the game. And I'm going to let him right back in the game if I'm going to force up shots like that. What am I doing? At least dunk meter or something. If I'm going to go up with that type of stupid shot, I got to use the dunk meter or something. Recover back out. Good D, THURL. Yes, sir. Good defense. Look at THURL playing 2 there. Forced him to not see AD open, but we were able to recover out to the top to Horford again. That's that speed and length at that power forward position. 6'11", a long wingspan, quality player, built great defensive animations. He gives you that versatility that a guy like Giannis does, but he also does it with an elite release. Let's penetrate the paint. I wanted to get the ball to THURL there, but it's just not going to be open. And then my spacing is off. Why is LaMelo not spacing the floor out to the 3-point line there? I feel like that's I don't know. We should have had an easy bucket there. We had a wide open 3 with KP, but I didn't take it because I kind of wanted to look and see if I could get myself another THURL bucket. And it's back to a tie game. This should not be a tie game by any means. I should have agreed that wide open 3 by THURL Bailey. I've made a couple stupid plays, but we're still in the game. We still got a good chance to win this game. He's also playing very low with Al Horford now, which in all honesty is a very smart decision considering how easily we were running around him earlier. Another decent look. I got a green a shot though. Good pass, KP, and I smoke. Why am I struggling to shoot the ball so much? Oh my goodness. Can I green a shot, please, KP? We'll take the midi. We're up 2. This has been a sloppier game than it should have been. THURL does have 13 points, but I've missed wide open with him. We've taken some bad shots, and we've given up some shots defensively that we also should not have given up. We're going to X-switch this here, and we're going to play the slip with Tim. We didn't get the slip with Tim Thomas. You got to play that better, THURL. Come on, baby. Run the floor, though. Yes, sir. That's not THURL. I mean, Tim. Why are you laying the ball up? I'm selling this game. Oh, my gosh. Give me a block. Nope. And we're down 2. I have sold this game so bad. We were in such control of this game, and I've just made too many mistakes. And then THURL going up with the layup there kind of killed me, to be honest. But attack the rim, THURL. Yes, sir. Go baseline all the way to the rim. He's got an 80 standing dunk. He's got gold rise up. That's more than enough to get those standing dunks off. And now we got to get ourselves a stop to win this game. If we don't get a stop here, the game is basically over. Or not basically over. The game is over. He's got time to run the clock here. Get back, though. Yes, sir. Watch the back door. Yes, sir. Good D. Good D. He's not going to get a good shot off here. Yes, sir. Good D. No way he greens that. If he greens that, he's just a dog. Okay. Going to overtime. Still got a chance to win this game. I'm so annoyed at myself that this game is going to overtime because we were in complete control pretty much the whole time, and I've pretty much sold myself. But the game ain't over. Let's finish it out strong. We win the tip here. We should be able to win the game, hopefully. We'll try to get a pick and pop going to THURL Bailey if it's not there. I'm going to attack the rim. Or I'm going to lose the tip off, and we're going to lose the game because he's probably going to score here. Got to get a stop here. Come on. Come on, KP. You got to fight for me, Cape. That win it. This game sucks sometimes. There's no way that should go in. 15 points, 2 steals, 6 of 10, 0 of 1 from 3. Missed wide open. I sold this game, to be honest. Missed wide open 3 with KP as well, but it is what it is. Still a really good performance by THURL. Let's hop back into the main menu, and let's review the card. I'm not going to lie. I am very irked that I lost that game. That should not have been a loss by any means. It's so honestly my fault. But THURL Bailey is right there. I mean, with the best power forwards in the game. I thought he would be, and he is. I mean, he can compete on the interior. He's got great length. He's Giannis light with a better release. And I think you could make the argument, don't shoot the messenger, that he's better than Giannis. I think you could legitimately make that argument. And for a guy, I mean, let's go see what THURL Bailey's going for right now. I think I'm going to sell my Giannis just because Giannis is so expensive compared to THURL, and THURL gives me a very similar amount, and quals still aren't for, I mean, nearly another month, like another 3.5 weeks or 3 weeks or something. THURL Bailey admittedly will be one of the more expensive diamonds in the game. I will say that. Like, don't expect him to be super cheap, but he's 50K MT right now. Like, this price this is crazy. He might be sub 40K. This price is an absolute steal. If y'all don't get yourself a THURL Bailey, I don't know what you're doing. He's legitimately 35,000 MT right now. I think his price might go up a little bit, to be completely honest, because he is so good. People are going to realize how good he is, but you got to get this card in your lineup. Like a guy who has this type of release, normal fade, can slash to the rim, 6'11" at the small forward or power forward position, lock take. He's so versatile and so good. Really kind of a must-have, I feel like, on most squads in my team, especially for his price. So, yeah, that's going to do it for the video. If you did enjoy, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.